Hello, today we're going to introduce the XR Capsule tool, your gateway to immersive experiences. Let's kick off today by exploring the incredible capabilities of the application. To get started, we'll head over to the Orchestrator website and securely log in with our designated username and password. Once logged in, the Orchestrator Asset Search tool will come into view, ready for our next move. Our first step is to hit the XR Capsule Content Basket button on the left-hand side. After that, we will observe some assets added in our basket. With the assets safely nestled in our basket, we can now navigate to the XR Capsule platform with a single click. Then, we can click the XR Capsule Play button to access the application. Upon arrival, we'll be greeted by the initial screen of XR Capsule, setting the stage for our next move. Here, we input essential project data, including name, template, and environment, and hit Create, opting for the augmented reality template. Transitioning to the next screen, we find ourselves in the 3D workspace, brimming with potential and possibilities. Each asset is visually represented, offering a glimpse into the immersive environment we're about to craft. We can see different elements on the screen. In the top panel, the name of the project and some different buttons. We can import more material like 3D models, images, videos, and audio files from our local storage. Also, we can upload a JSON file from another scene or create more camera views. We can modify the dimensions of the template and save our project. In the left side panel, we have the list of assets that we have imported and the list of camera views. The assets imported from the Orchestrator's basket. On the right side is the Inspector panel, with all the information about the assets like transforms and triggers. Play around with the controls. By holding the Control button and maintaining the left mouse button, you can navigate the scene in a single axis. By holding the Alt button and maintaining the left mouse button, you can navigate the scene in an orbit fashion. F1 button for the front view, F2 button for the side view, and F3 button for the top view. Also, you can access a top view of our scene using the button at the bottom of the 3D work environment. We can click on the assets that appear in the 3D environment. By clicking on them, more information about the asset will appear in the right side panel. We can modify its characteristics, position, rotation, and scale, change the name, and add triggers to generate actions or delete the selected item. We can perform these actions from the object itself or through the fields that appear in the right sidebar. We can add different actions called triggers to the different assets of our scene. We can choose the triggers from the drop-down menu and click the plus button to add them and to delete them. Additionally, from the left sidebar, we can view and hide the assets that we have loaded from the basket to only work with the assets that we later want to represent in the scene. If we click on the I button on each asset in the side panel, we can hide it and show it again. If we have camera views added to our scene, we can select it from the list and then access to the view from the Inspector panel. Finally, by clicking on the /code button, we can access all the information about our scene and all the assets that appear in it. We can download this JSON using the Download JSON button and then import this file into Unity, or copy the JSON file to the clipboard. Also, we can save our project into the server by clicking the Save button in the top panel. Later, we can open the project in the initial screen of XR Capsule. This is an example of other projects with assets like 3D models. You can open your project from the initial screen of XR Capsule in the tab Open Project. In essence, XR Capsule empowers us to create immersive experiences with unparalleled ease and flexibility. Let's dive in and unleash our creativity.